Hola, clase. It is Friday, March 27th, 2020, and we are ready for our very last day of remote learning for a little bit, right? So today will be your last day. You will still be able to access things until Sunday at March 20 or Sunday, March 29th. I will probably not be on a lot as far as email on Saturday. I have a ton of the eighth graders wrote a chapter of a book, and so I have to grade all those on Saturday. Sunday, I'll be on checking email, and then the next week, when we are using those voucher days but not really having remote learning, I'll be checking in just to make sure nobody needs anything. Then that following week will be our week of actual spring break. I probably won't check in as far as email a whole lot then. And then when we finish up that week, the week right before we come back to remote learning, I'll be checking in some, and then we will be back together for remote learning on Monday, April 20th. So I won't see you again really until Abril. See, that seems very far away. So remember, we will start back up on Monday, April 20th. So make sure that you are resting during this time. Hopefully you've stayed up on your work. So after you finish what you have to do today, you are done with La Clase de Español for a little bit. Please, if you have time, check in your notes and practice some Spanish a little bit, but do take some time to relax and enjoy, because this remote learning has been fun, but it's also been intense. So make sure that you're taking some time to relax. All right, so let's see what we're going to do today. So first I better get into, I wasn't even ready. I need to get into student view. All right, so we're going to head over to our calendar. And we're going to go to Friday's remote learning. Okay, here's all the information. We know everything's due Sunday, but the 29th by 11:59 p.m. Then we scroll down. Here's just a review for your La Comida notes. This is just the hard copy. You can go through and look at those. And on this test that you're taking today, this is actually an open note test. So it is fine to access those notes during the test. That's okay. Or you can use your hard copy notes, because remember, those should be in your notebook as well. Okay, so then once we feel good about that, we'll go to the La Comida test. It's locked out for you right now, so I'm going to leave student view. And your test is worth 40 points. It's got some matching sections, so be careful on those, because once you submit your test, I will not open it back up. So make sure that you are good to submit before you hit submit. The other day when we had a matching assignment, there were a few people that emailed me and asked me if I could open it back up, and I don't open assignments back up or quizzes, but I did allow them to email me their answers. I will not do that on this test. So make sure that you have looked over your answers, you have answered every question before you submit, because if you submit without answering, those are just going to be counted wrong. Just like when we take a test in class, if you turn it in without finishing it all, it just gets graded the way it is. So make sure before you hit that submit button that you are good with all of your answers and that you have answered every question. All right, if you need anything today, make sure you send me an email or a message through Canvas. I hope you enjoy your 3-week break. Take some time to rest and play and just get away from school for a little bit, and then come back on April 20th ready to work. I miss you so much. Have a great time on your break and stay safe. Adios, mis estudiantes.